We are ph7purewatersystems.com. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, nice to see you again. This is Caleb.
How's it going, window washers?
And Myron from ph7purewatersystems.com. We just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys a little bit about ourselves, our backgrounds, and how we got into making our own pure water system. So, my background is I grew up on window cleaning. My dad was a window cleaner before I was born, and I was on the front page of a newspaper when I was 4 years old washing windows. So I guess it's been my life. I've been thrown into it, and we started using pure water a little over 4 years ago. And we bought our first system. We loved it. Immediately fell in love with the whole process of pure water window cleaning. Saves you time, it's safer, and just everything about it, we liked it. Although, looking back at what I spent on that first pure water system, I wish this was available. Honestly, I could have almost bought 2 of these for the price I paid for my machine, and let's just say it doesn't perform anywhere near as good as this one, run as efficiently, and the filters cost more. Everything about it is just not as efficient and not designed to benefit you as the window cleaner. So I'm going to hand it over to Myron a little bit and talk about his background.
Sure. Originally I'm an ASE master automotive technician. I rebuilt transmissions, and about 11 years ago I kind of got burnt out in the field and I was sick of working on cars. As you can see, the toolboxes in the back, I got a lot of money invested in tools. And I learned from his dad, it's my uncle, for window cleaning, and I was always kind of amazed that people can make a living just washing windows. But here I am, 11 years later, I wash windows, and that's all I do. I make a living. I'm not rich. Both of us, we're not rich. We make a living. We have families. We both have 2 kids, a wife. That's what's important pretty much. But, I always like tinkering around and inventing things. I actually have a tool I invented that is for working on cars for inner tie rod ends that North Star Manufacturing out of Twin City makes. So I've always been inventing and doing things, and when I got interested in the pure water machine, which I wish I started, first year I started window cleaning, I should have had a pure water machine, because you can make so much money with the pure water, and it saves time, and you're not as worn out at the end of the day from climbing ladders. But about 3 years ago, like I said, this machine has 3 years of research and development, is when I initially started building pure water systems. And I looked at all the pure water machines, and to me, the buy just a plain DI system for like $500, and it only lasts makes like 200 gallons. To me, that's like a waste of money and time. And comparable machine that I wanted was like $4,000, like you guys bought.
Yep.
I didn't have that kind of money sitting around, so I started building, and the things that I built worked. They worked great. It's just over the years, the last 3 years, 2 years, I refined it to this machine here. Basically just took everything that worked well and put it into a compact unit. And that's where the PH7 started. I started building them last winter, and that's when we started, we started selling them right away to window cleaners. Once people kind of knew about it, they liked it, and we gave them a good price, and
They gave them a good initial startup price, and we got 7 different companies that used it for an entire year and gave us great feedback, so we know we have a good product, and everyone seemed to like it.
And Caleb, we have plans. Caleb's gonna be in charge of this. We're gonna do interviews with all those people that had those machines. So, you guys can listen to us, what we said. We've showed you the test and what the machine can do, but we want input from other people, not just us.
Right.
And we want you to see that, because we're not trying to rip you guys off. We want you to have a good piece of equipment. We're not trying to get rich. We're trying to make it available to other window cleaners, because we appreciate how good it works, and we understand that most window cleaners are working out of their van or their car, and we're not rich. And
right.
if you can buy something that's going to make you money, it's well worth your
And at our price point too, you're not going to find a machine capable of running 2 poles at this price point. Not going to happen.
Yep.
And we priced it that way for a reason, make it affordable for you because those options weren't out there when we initially bought ours.
Yep.
To get a decent machine, you had to spend $4,000 or $5,000. You know, for someone, especially someone who's maybe just starting up their business, that's a major expense that most people can't afford.
Yep.
And we're not funded by any big company. We're just two average Joe window cleaners trying to.
Yeah, basically how it's working is like, you know, I designed it. I got a machine shop that I work with that builds the brackets for me. All the first stuff I built myself, but I understand with production we had to have a machine shop involved. And I brought Caleb on board because, hey, I need somebody that can run all the internet stuff. And we're cousins, but we're 10 years difference. He's good at that stuff, so that's why we're going to be on YouTube, Facebook. We're going to have a, you know, ph7purewatersystems.com. You know, we're going to have all the replacement parts that you can buy for the machine. And, we just want to try to make it available to the average window cleaner, and I think it's going to be a good deal. The test that we ran today, you know, I've always just used it in the field working with it and never really calculated all the testing and everything like that.
Compared it to other systems.
And like what we did today with all our videos and actually pushing it to its limits, which, you know, I push mine to its limits on my truck, but they actually have it on the bench and see what it does right in front of you. I think that was pretty cool. I mean, we try to make it as
Yeah, and then we also, you know, we watched a lot of other videos of other companies, machines and stuff, and a lot of their testing, what they were trying to show you, you couldn't really see how it's actually performing. You know, they're saying, hey, we got great water pressure, but they got a 35-foot pole up in here, and you can't really even see how much water they're actually producing. Or like a system without a pump. If that house doesn't have fantastic water pressure, you're not going to produce much water.
Yep.
And I don't know if any of you have ran pure water systems yet, or ran them before, you're going to know that if you don't have decent pressure, you're not rinsing very fast. It just takes a ton extra time.
Yep. I mean, it's a great system, but there's definitely you gotta be having good water pressure.
Mhm.
You have to make a lot of good pure water.
And if you're doing residential, especially, you know, rural areas or anything like that, and even houses, a lot of houses, their wells, they don't have the water pressure that, you know, a business might or a town might. So if you don't have a pump, then it's going to restrict your ability to work in a lot of areas.
Sure. And to another thing you want to remember, every area has different water quality. For instance, we got one machine out in Utah that's ran, and they got really hard water. Caleb here's from La Crosse. That's about about 120 miles from here, roughly around that. You know, they got hard water. Around me, I got some hard water. It's not too bad. In Door County, one of the jobs that we did hook up to a place that was like 920 parts per million, and the RO brought it to 19.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's like, you know, you want to be under 10 for washing windows. The La Crosse water, the city water is pretty bad where I'm at. You know, it's right around 400 parts per million, so it's pretty hard. And that RO, as long as you keep it, you know, you flush it every time you use it, you take care of it, you know, it brings it down so close where sometimes I'm like, do I use the DI, do I not? But even with that really hard water, you know, that RO brings it down to the point where your DI is going to last longer, it's going to save you money in the long run.
Yep, and that's about, if you're going to save your DI, you got to always be testing your water coming out first before you run it through your DI.
Yeah.
A lot of systems out there, they're plug-and-play systems. You're not really monitoring your water quality. The first time you pressurize your RO, you know, you got 100 parts per million that's getting dumped in your DI. So you're burning your DI out faster.
That's
you're
why,
wasting money.
you know, always make sure to use the RO, get it down as low as you can before you switch to your DI.
And then some companies say, well, it takes too much time to do that. But an extra,
60 seconds
yeah,
is too
an
much
extra
time?
minute, no. I mean, it's okay. An extra minute, you hook up. Let's say you hook up the machine 5 times in a day, so it takes you 5 minutes. But how much more life are you saving in your DI? You know, and like we said before, you know, most companies are running 1 to 2 DIs a season. You know, if they monitor it and run it like it should be.
I'll go back and talk a little bit about my other machine. I have another brand, and we would at least use 3 to 5 DI filters a year, depending on how busy we were with, you know, using the pure water. And those filters that we had to order through that company were $120 a piece. only used one off this machine, and it's less than $120.
Yeah. Way less.
Way less.
Especially if you refill the refillable cartridge that we have.
Yep, if you get the refillable one, then it's really cheap. You know, you buy bulk resin, you can refill it yourself. Man, you're saving yourself so much money.
Yep.
I mean, just switching to this machine and even buying the filters every time and not refilling them, I'm still saving at least $400 or $500 a season on filters.
Yep. So anyways, you window washers out there, as you can see, you know, we're just in a small garage, and you know, we want to bring you a good product here. Again, we're not rich, but we have a business plan. Our business plan is to basically, we're going to bring in my truck. I have a 1990 Chevy Silverado that I use for my window washing business. I have a $20,000 setup that I custom built, and you guys are going to love that. I mean, it's a sweet deal. There's power washing, pest control, there's window cleaning, you know, there's all this good stuff on it, and it holds pure water tanks and
Hot
And-
water.
you know, so as we launch this business, we want to do more than just sell you the PH7. We're window cleaners like you, and you know, if we find a brush head that works good for water-fed poles, we're gonna bring it to you and recommend it. And if we find stuff that we really like, we might even, you know, put it on the website to sell. But we're not gonna sell stuff that we think is junk. We're gonna have stuff that we sell is gonna be tested and tried. Like I said, my truck too, I got hot water systems for my pure water. I run pure water at about 100 degrees, and that's. I don't know if any of you guys have ever washed windows with hot water, pure water, but that is night and day difference. You get windows full of bugs and spiders, you get that hot water on there, and it's like, it's gone. Speeds things up, and that would be a system that I want to make available to you too.
In time.
In time,
In
yep.
time.
Like, we're just small guys here, we can't take on too much. But over the years, I've developed a lot of equipment, and, you know, there's a lot of good equipment that you guys can use, and we're going to make, you know, we want to bring that information to you so you know how, you know, like how-to videos and how
Yep.
you can make money.
And if you got questions, have calls. You're going to be talking to one of us.
Yep.
You know, you're going to get right to one of us, and we're going to be able to help you with your problems. Or let's just say you have something that you want to say you want to do a van mount. We've done 2 van mounts, three van mounts now. And so if you have questions, hey, I want to set it up to do this. You know, you can give us a call. We can help you figure it out. You know, we're here to help you. We're here to serve you and provide you with what we feel is the best pure water system on the market today for
And,
the
yeah,
best price.
Yeah, even the van mounts, potentially, like in the wintertime when we're slow, I take 4 months off. I mean, potentially, if you guys are close to where we are, you know, we would be interested in taking your van and custom build stuff for you. You know, that's another option. But a lot of that stuff, if you're handy, you can build on your own. It's going to save you a lot of money. But yeah, there is a lot of knowledge that I know we've gotten over the years that can help you window cleaners out there. So we kind of just want to be your friend. We want to bring a good pure water machine to you that you can make some money with, and I really think they'll like it. I mean,
I ran it the whole last year and I liked it. And I liked my last machine until I used this one.
so yeah, I mean, you guys will just have to watch the videos and make a decision. And I mean, we're hoping we get some orders. We got these 2 machines here, and I think these ones are sold already.
Yeah.
Cause they move pretty fast. You can tell we got a few more brackets here. I got to put another order at the machine shop, but
Everything's hand built here, right in the United States. No outsourcing, no big companies involved.
yep. So, and well, we'll just show you here quick. Our plan is for shipping. We're gonna ship it in a wood crate box. I shipped it in cardboard before, and it always ends up at the destination broken. I don't want that. But when you get it, if you do order it, the wheels will be slid off, front and back. These 2 filters be off too, and it sits in a wood crate box, and it's all strapped down, and it's all screwed together. Very durable. Like I said, we're including the shipping in the, you know, the continental United States.
You live outside the continental U.S., give us a call. We'll work with you.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it there if you want it. But yeah, I mean, it's going to come fully assembled for the most part. It's pretty much just finish it up, put the filters back on, put the wheels back on, plug and play. You know, watch the videos, how it runs. It might be a little confusing at first because you have to understand which is the dump and which is the RO and which is the DI, but there's only 3 valves on the system. It's not that complicated. It's very streamlined, very simple. No fancy gauges. You know, you actually have to physically use a TDS meter. One reason we went against that is because they break.
Yes.
So I think we covered everything pretty good.
Let's check out this thing. I'm going totally off topic here, but look at this Frankenstein. Look what this guy does. He was sick of the battery dying all the time, so he wired in a couple AA's.
Yeah, we might make a YouTube how you can retrofit your TDS meter with 2 AA's so the battery never dies. I mean, I think I've been using this for a year now. Because I was always out in the middle of the job and the batteries would be dead. I'm like, come on. So, all right. Well, I think we got everything covered. I think we should give them a good look at the machine here. You know, stands about 4 feet tall, roughly 16 inches wide, 18 inches, you know, at the bottom of the tire deep. Fits nice in a van, fits nice into trucks, easy loading.
Easy loading. That's the
unloading.
biggest thing I noticed. My other one was a lot heavier, and it was a bear to get into the back of the truck.
I mean, full water, it's 113 pounds, like 113.4, which ain't too bad.
No, and you're not lifting the whole thing at one
Yep.
time. You're leaning it against something and lifting it up. So.
And the wheels on the handle for loading, and that was an awesome idea.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I know when I was designing that, I'm like, I have to put 4 wheels on it because it has to be easy loading. Because the machine I had built before this, I was putting it in my van, and you know, you load that thing 5 times in and out all day long. You start dreading it.
Mm-hmm.
You need something that's easy loading. Now I got a truck mount system, which is I never unload it. So I don't know. I think that's about it. What do you think, Caleb?
Yeah. Won't talk your ears off anymore, but thanks for watching. Thanks for your interest in the PH7 Pure Water System. We are ph7purewatersystems.com.
Yep.
Have a nice day.